why do you think comedy works so well to help us get through the tragedies in life?
So the way that it works, if you look at the history of comedy in this country specifically, the funniest group of people are often the most oppressed group of people. It is not an accident that the beginnings of comedy in this country is a lot of Jewish people, because that was fresh off of World War II. So the beginnings of stand-up comedy, the modern era of stand-up comedy, is like Lenny Bruce and Mort Saul and Joan Rivers, because Jewish people had just gone through it with World War II and the Holocaust. Black people have always been funny. We just weren't always allowed to perform in white spaces. So the most oppressed groups are often the funniest. As we've seen from Elon Musk, rich white men are not funny. People laugh at their jokes because they're rich white men, but they are not funny. So I think that the idea being that, like, that's humor is a defense mechanism to help you get through tense situations. I think it's a biological imperative to laugh at some point, because you can only cry so much, you can only scream so much, you can only yell so much. Humor is just another way to get through the painful times. It is no accident that all of America's popular culture comes from Black folks, because we were squeezed so hard that something had to come out other than pain, and that has been all of America's popular culture. So I think, what else would we do if not use humor to get through these times? And, that's why I wanted to come back to stand-up comedy, because it helps me get through the times too. And I think of funny things to say and I share them with people and they laugh. It makes me feel better. And the great part is now my kids are old enough to understand what I do. So sometimes I bring my kids and they are a part of the show with me. We'll see what happens in Davis. I'm not making any promises, but my kids are funny. They got a couple bits. They're talented. So we'll see how Davis acts. We'll see if my kids come on stage with me.